Welcome everybody. Good evening and good morning. There is Devika Rani. She is faculty today. She will discuss about similarity principles. That is from Ayurvedic point of view. She has done fourth semester from our ASPAS, which is the parent institute. Now I hand over to Devika ma'am. Please continue your chapter.
Thank you, Arvind sir, for the introduction. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this class today. I will be sharing right now and presenting. So, just first of all, let me know if you can see. And after this, I may not be able to see you. So, if anything, please do let me know. Yes? So, first of all, let me start sharing. Are you able to see this? The screen?
Yeah.
Is everybody able to see the screen?
I am seeing.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm seeing the screen. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So, right now we start with the Ayurvedic similarity principle. So, actually, if you see all around us, we have normally, we compare things, we see a lot of similarity in whatever is there around us. So, that becomes the basis of us identifying and utilizing certain principles of treatment. So, for example, human beings, their reaction to a particular situation, maybe a fearful situation or maybe a happy situation, would be mostly similar in most cases. So, you have psychologists studying them and they are able to take out certain theories. So, like that, even it's for animals, it's around all over. So, actually, if you see, so similarity exists all around us. In the same way, similarity exists in the cosmos as well, and between the cosmos and us as well. So, if you see in the cosmos, we've got the five elements, we've got space, we've got all of this, and there are certain, uh, certain laws and everything governing the cosmos. So, similarly, that is the macro picture, that is the macrocosm. And similarly, we have the human body, it also has five elements, and within us, we have, and we also, our body also functions in a set way. So, if you actually see, and it's smooth functioning, half the time we don't have to, um, a lot of functions are involuntary. So, so we become the micro image of the macro, which is the cosmos. And within the body, also, then what we have as in the body is also uh, there in our palms and soles of the feet. The palm and feet also have a similar way of functioning. We can use them for treatment because there is a similarity which we will, as we go through the session, we will get to know. So in that case, then the body becomes the macrocosm, and the palms and feet, they become the microcosm. Is my pace fine? Are you able to keep pace with my pace? Are you able to understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So this concept of similarity or tulyartha, this Ayurvedic concept was, modulated and from the, the correspondence principle which Professor Park Jevu gave. So there was research and in the in our institute, and then they worked on it and they modified it according to the Vedic principles, the Ayurvedic principles which are there in India. And this finally came up after the research that they had done. So now let's start with understanding. Now, why do we say that the palms and the feet, they are similar to the body, and how can we use this further? So now the first thing, as we see in the figure, so if you see your hand, okay, now you have a body which has a head, it has hands, it has legs, it has a trunk. Okay, then if you see your hand, even this is like one whole unit on its own, just like your body is one whole unit. So this is like one whole unit on its own, just like one human body. So what they've actually tried to show is your thumb will be the head part. So this becomes almost like one whole unit. Now let's go further to understand this even more. Now, just like in our body, there is a front part and there is a back part. And if you see, the front part is lighter and brighter, while the black part is darker than the front when you compare it to the front, right? Similarly, if you see your palms here, your hands, right? The front part is lighter, and the front part is called the yin part, and the back part is called the yang part. And the back part is darker as compared to the front part, right? Now, as you can see, the front part you can bend easily, whereas the back is very difficult to bend. So similarly, um, as shown here, we can bend our hands towards the front, our fingers towards the front more easily. Bending it backwards is very difficult, right? So if you see, we can start seeing the similarity from here itself. Now, if we see in our body, we've got various joints in the hands and the feet. So in the hands, we've got the shoulder joint, the elbow joint, and the wrist joint. In the legs, we've got the hip joint, the knee joint, and the ankle joint. So over here now, we've got, so these two fingers here in the middle, they represent the legs, and these two represent the hands. So similarly, over here, starting from lower, from the palm, because this portion is similar to your trunk. So starting from here, this would become your hip joint, this would become your shoulder joint, this would become your knee joint, and this would become your ankle joint. Here, these two would become your elbow joint, and this would become your wrist joint. Now, just as we studied before, so just as our body has these four extensions in the form of um, two hands and 2 feet. So we have got, again, these four fingers represent these four extensions, 2 legs, 2 hands. Are you with me till now? Is this up till here? Is it clear? Okay, I presume since I'm not hearing anything, I presume it is clear. Okay, now we move on to the 5 projections. Now, if you see, we did about the 4 projections, which is the 2 legs and the 2 hands. Just like in the body, we saw it is similar in the hands. Now, from the trunk, there is another projection, which is your head. So here, the 5th part, the head will be represented by the head and neck portion will be represented by the this whole projection will be represented by the thumb. It is here. Now we move on to the next one, which is, now if you see, now we studied the 5 projections. Now these were your 2 legs, these were your 2 hands, this represented the head portion. So now you have what is the trunk. This is the middle portion, the trunk portion of your body. So that is shown over here by the palm. This whole part is there, sorry, is there over here. The hands, the legs, the head and neck, and the trunk. Then we move on 7 divisions. So over here, actually, if you see the swollen portion of your palm, you're able to see my hand. Is everybody able to see my hand? Can anyone reply?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a diaphragm over here which separates the chest from the abdomen. So over here also we have a diaphragm. This is the fleshy portion. So we have a diaphragm which then separates the chest from the abdomen. So that makes it 7 divisions. So again, you have your um, hands, legs, the face, the trunk, and then this trunk portion is divided into 2 further. So now you have the head, chest, abdomen, 2 legs, and 2 arms. Now, this is all for understanding and for convenience of understanding how will we further place the organs and how are the organs placed and how will we do the treatment. So now, if you can further divide this projection of yours in the thumb, the head and neck projection, clearly, if you see this portion up to your face is over here on the upper joint, and the neck portion is here after the upper joint. So then this becomes 8 divisions. So now you have your hands, legs, you have your chest, abdomen, and then you have your head and neck. So this becomes 8 divisions. Now, as you go further, in Ayurveda, you will learn principles of Vata, Pitta, Kapha and how to apply them. Uh, as of now, you just understand that in the human body, um, Vat, Pitta, Kapha has been identified as being over as these regions as shown over here. So if they are in the human body, they can obviously be represented in the palms as well. So if you see the chest region over here is more of Kapha. So that is again represented over here. Then the upper abdomen mostly is Pitta and lower is Vata. So then they've made the 9 divisions accordingly. And then you have your brain controlling the whole body. That is what they're trying to say. So, and certain energies controlling the whole body. So, which again you will learn as you go further. So, for now, you can understand that the 5 elements are there in your body. And this diagram is basically just giving you an idea that you have time governing your body as well, which is represented by the nervous system. Then direction is given to your body from the midbrain. So you have a sense of direction from there. You're able to move. So that is represented over here. Then your emotions, etc. That is your mind, are, as a limbic system, they're uh, operated from there. Then obviously you have the soul, which is directing everything finally. So that is in the nucleus of the brain. So you have these, as you go ahead, you will be learning about these concepts. So that is how your whole body is governed. That is what is the 10 components of the human body they've tried to show. And all these will be over here as well. We can treat all of these through our palms and feet. So let's move further now. Now, acupressure uses energy in the body, okay? And ultimately, how? Because if whatever energy we have, if we press a particular point, we stimulate a particular point, we can then balance its energy. So our body uses energy. So that is what an acupoint is balancing when there is a treatment being given. So every part of your body uses energy. And if there is an imbalance, that needs to be balanced and treated. If there is an imbalance, obviously there is disease and that needs to be treated and balance needs to be restored. So same way, now we can use using the similarity principle to make it easier for us to treat. So the what has been said is the divine has provided smaller units, palms and soul, which represent the human body structure. So now, what Professor Park Jae-woo gave was the correspondence system. So, wherein in the correspondence system, there was a slight difference from what is there in the Ayurvedic Tulyartha system. This correspondence system was based on the Sujok viewpoint. So here there was a slight difference in the sense your chest region would come here, your diaphragm would be here. This line would be your diaphragm, your chest region would be here. And here would be your other organs like liver, stomach, and then your intestine. And similarly, that would the same representation would be on the foot. Now, what happens is, so that could lead to confusion, during treatment, because um, when you talk about liver, now it's on the right side of the body, and when you come on your right hand, you can see my right hand. Can anybody reply? You can see my hand. Can you see my hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So, if you actually see the chest part over here, if you take the Sujok correspondence system, here again the liver would come on the right side. So that led to a bit of confusion. Okay, if I'm having pain over here, or if there is something happening over here, so then on the right side, now the chest is also here. So to make it easier for us, there was a study done, and according to the Ayurvedic principle, things are made a little simpler. How? Let's go and discuss that further. So with the correspondence system, again, over here would be the spleen. Now, to find the spleen would be an issue. So all those issues were coming over here when you use the correspondence system given in Sujok. And in Sujok, just remember one thing, just note one thing that sometimes it's asked in the exam. So anything directly on where the body part is. For example, if the um, liver is in the right side of the body, the primary correspondence of the liver is in the right hand. And the secondary correspondence of the liver will be over here in the left hand. Because liver is on the right side, here the liver is more clear, but it's more on the left side. So if we have to treat, we would use it here and we would treat it here to be more clearer where is a problematic point within the liver. But this would become secondary correspondence. Now to avoid that confusion, okay, this is the back side, that back view. This was the front view and this was the back view as per correspondence. So now to avoid that confusion, and so that we are easily able to locate the organs and easily able to treat, as per the Ayurvedic principle, the institute, they did some research, and after a lot of research, they came up with this similarity principle as per Ayurvedic point of view. So now if you see clearly, in this, the chest, this bulging portion is the chest. The bulging portion is the chest in both the hands. And here is the diaphragm. The head is here. Head will remain the same in both systems. But this bulging portion in both the hands becomes the chest, and over here in the sole also. Similarly, the back side, again, the way it is in both the hands, it will be like this, the back side, the chest region, and in the sole as well. Now, I'll just go a little further to help you understand this a little better, and then we can go back to the treatment bit. So if you actually see, now the organs in both the hands would be like this. The liver would be on the right side and it will be like this. So there is no overlapping. You can easily, if you have to locate some issue or some point in the liver to treat, you will always find it over here. The chest would be here, the head would be here, the stomach would be here. If you see, the spleen would be here, the intestines would be here. And this would be your reproductive organs as well, this portion, and it would represent your urinary bladder. This would be your legs, this would be your hand. Now, another thing to remember is when you take the legs and the hands, primarily this would be the legs and this would be the hands that we have seen. But in the right hand, now this would become this portion. This one would be the right hand and this would be the right leg. So these two would become the right hand and the right leg. And this would become the left leg and the left hand. If you see, the legs are bigger normally than the hand. So you see the smaller fingers are the hands and the bigger fingers are the legs. But on the right hand, this would become right leg and this would become right hand, the bigger one. And this would become the left leg and the left hand. It would become again opposite in the left hand. In the left hand, this would become the left leg and this would become the left hand. Whereas this would become the right leg and this would become the right hand. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So, similarly, it would be in the soles of the feet. This is the sole side, the yin side, the lighter side, which we are seeing, right? As it is in the body. So this confusion, which was there in the Sujok principle, is eliminated out from here. And tomorrow, if we have any kind of issue, we can, okay, I have an issue in the chest, I will look out over here, which portion. If I have something in the liver, I will look out over here on the right side. If I can clearly make out in both the hands. So there is no confusion, there is no overlapping. Let's go back to where we left now. So now that we've understood that, how are these, how are the various, um, how is the palm and soul similar to the human body? So now if we have any kind of issue, okay, in acupressure, we first find the painful point. So if like we are having any issue, like say in the eye, for example, so we can find out the painful point, like say we take a probe and we find out the painful point, for example, in the eye. So we'll find out the painful point over here. So we know that this is my face. So here would be the eyes. So I'll find out where is it paining exactly. And then I can take a fenugreek seed, put it on a white tape, and I can apply it there. Or I can, if you want to just keep stimulating for the time being, you don't have with anything, you can just keep stimulating, or you can press, you can do anything. That if you have been told about magnets, you can use magnets if you know what magnet needs to be put. So once you know that what is where, which organ is where, which part of the body is where, you can definitely then, if you have any issue, look for the painful point and you can start your treatment. So, for example, they give an example of treatment of left eye. So, this is your thumb. So, your eye would be here. This is the upper joint. This is your neck. Okay, so then you take a fenugreek seed, you put it, a methi seed, and you put it on a tape and apply it here. Similarly, if you have any kind of joint pain, if there is any kind of disorder in the joints of the arms and legs, you can make a strip of fenugreek seeds. And for example, if you have a problem in the knees, according to which knee you have a problem, accordingly, and you can put the strip. If you have in both the knees, you can put in both the knees. If you have in one knee, so you can put in both the hands. For example, if you have a problem in the left knee, so in the left hand, you will put in the where the middle finger middle joint is. But on the right hand, you will put in the ring finger middle joint. And similarly in the feet, middle toe, middle joint in the left side. If you're having pain in the left knee, I'm saying. And in the right foot, your the fourth toe, middle joint. So is this concept becoming a little more clear now? So this is how you can treat. So if you have a problem in the right shoulder, left shoulder, you'll make a strip and you will apply the strip, a fenugreek seed strip, or we call, if you know methi, then of course methi, one and the same thing. So you make a strip of it and you apply it there for the treatment. This we've already done the difference. So if you have any issue according to the region, then if you have some problem you have a pain in the chest, you apply. You know now where your chest is. You can apply fenugreek seeds here. If you have some issue on the appendix area, so this is just an example. When you know where is the organ, once you understand this principle, it is very easy to do the treatment. You just have to find the painful point and you apply fenugreek seed, or you apply pea seed or gram seed, or you can apply a magnet. It's just a matter of understanding now. Once you keep reading, go go read, keep looking into it, and you'll understand soon how should I locate a particular uh, point in an organ and apply the seed or the magnet accordingly. Give the treatment to balance the energy in the area so that we become all right. So again, it's similar. So if you have any problem here in your spine, so you take a few pea seeds and you can put it in a tape and you can apply it here, the lower back. Once you know that yes, the spine is here, right? So if you have a problem in the intestines, you know, okay, I will look out for the painful point here, or and I will apply seed. Or if you have a problem in the navel, you will, it is in the center, so you will find the spot and you will put a seed or a magnet. Similarly, any issue in the stomach, the liver, the chest, the neck. And believe me, we keep having this cold and cough in this winter season. So make it, putting a fenugreek seed strip on the neck, it helps a lot in the cough. And once you understand this similarity principle, once you really understand which part is where, you can really treat. I mean, even if somebody has come up with something, or with some issue, or if you are also facing some issue, some pain, some issue has come up, this is the first thing you can treat, and a lot of your issues get resolved over here itself. You can go on to the points, but the first line of treatment you can immediately start from here. Most people get relief through this similarity concept itself. When you do treatment using the similarity concept, most people get relief through this treatment over the organs in the palms and soles. So understanding this is very beneficial. It's just a matter of you going back, reading back, looking into the organs, and locating the painful point and accordingly doing the treatment. So this is your backside. So like we saw, they put pea seeds over here in the lower back. This is your cervical area, this is your head area. So this is your pelvic region, your hip, this is your kidneys. So similarly, over here also you will have the kidneys on the back side. So this is the yang side now of your leg, of your sole, the foot. So accordingly, you give the treatment. So even in your spine now, if you're having a problem, like say in the lumbar region, so you can treat over here. You can find the painful point and you can treat. From starting from here, you find the painful point and you can treat. Any issue in the kidney, you can apply seed, you can apply magnet. Same is, a lot of people have cervical issues. You can apply a strip of fenugreek seeds here, or you can apply a magnet, or you can stimulate, use, putting pressure, these points to clear them. In the head, if you have any issue over here. And if you have a sciatica issue, now in the leg, what happens is this becomes, if you actually see, this area is lighter and this area is darker. So this becomes the yin side and this becomes the yang side. So in the finger also it is represented by this area. So this is coming somewhere in between the junction. So that is why it's the yang side. So the sciatic nerve is coming somewhere this side. So in both the sides, if you actually see in between the legs, you can put a strip of fenugreek seed, you can put magnet, you can put black color. It's just a matter of understanding what is where. In the You have to know obviously what organ is where in the body and then locate its correspondence on the palm and sole. So similarly over here on the side, on the foot as well, between these two toes will be your sciatic nerve. Similarity, according to the similarity principle, the sciatic nerve will run here, and you can apply the fenugreek seed strip, or you can put a color, or you can uh, then you can stimulate it. Whatever mode you want to use, you can use accordingly. But it's very important to understand the principle. So these acupoints, if there is pain, means there is an issue. So if and there is a disease. And if there is a disease, there is an imbalance of energy. And if there is an imbalance of energy, then you accordingly treat it using seeds, using magnets. You can stimulate it, you can use color. And as you keep learning more and more, as you go through the semester, you will learn more and more of how to use seeds, magnets, your colors. Right.
One question, Devika. One question came whether I have a pain in my left hand, whether I have to treat on my both hands or only one hand.
See, you can do either.
The
See, if
question
you
was
have a
asked.
pain in your left hand, primarily you can treat it on the left index finger, but it is always good if you treat also on your right side as well. There's no harm, but if you find it difficult, only treating by using your for example, one finger. If you have pain in your left hand, using your left index finger is fine. But if there is no issue and if you can uh, do the treatment in both the sides, in both the hands, it would be good. It always helps. Is it clear? Whoever asked the question,
The one question came, I think. Anyone can ask this question? Okay, next to continue.
okay. So let's now. So the institute has given certain pointers over here that keeping in mind the kind of environment we live in, our lifestyle. So now they just given certain pointers over here in the end. How do we maintain our daily health? So daily one can balance one's whole naval center. For now, till you don't learn that, you've learned the correspondence. So find the point and you can put something there, or you can keep stimulating your naval center. So twice a day, morning and evening, use a pyramid roller for 3 to 5 minutes. Arvind sir, have they been told the use of pyramid roller?
Not at all. No. No, ma'am.
So I think Arvind sir would be telling that in subsequent classes as we go on.
No.
So we've got
This
something
this
called a pyramid and roller.
this is the roller.
Yeah.
We can use this side.
So you can
Roller. This we can use this side. Stimulation of whole body in my palms only by just rubbing or just stimulating the palms only. We can do the same, the same. This this can be done. 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 Just
Aditya,
stimulating.
I'm just stopping sharing for 2 minutes to see you because I'm not able to see you. Okay.
This is the system. There are this hand ring. Just you can do this one. Similarly, there is this ring. You can do this one. This is your head region. You have to locate only on the basis of this one, this position. Front, this is the inside, that is front, and this is the head. This side, this is left one, left hand, left leg, right leg. This is the system. And once suppose you have to locate kidney, then it is left kidney. Here comes left kidney and right kidney here. This one. Then you have to this one right and this one left one. On the back of it, you have to just change it. Otherwise, it will be confusion. Since it is left one, it is right one. Since you please keep this one kidney, right kidney. This is left kidney and this is right kidney. It will be changed. These are some of the instruments. This is leg roller, leg ring, ankle joint and all that. This is for sinus purposes. This is chest region. That means this one. Your lungs, your heart, it is pressing and on the tips of the digits. Pressing by this, you are stimulating your heart as well as lungs. The same way, you can do this. These are known as acu instruments. This is for just doing this one where you cannot go, your hand cannot go, then you can stimulate this side by stimulating this one, by doing this side. This all one. For navel region, this is navel region, this is, you just do it only for 10 to 15 minutes per day. If you do it, it is known as acu yoga. We say it acu yoga. With the help of acu instruments, just do the yoga.
When sir is actually using these instruments, it's not only stimulating the organs, it is also clearing the energies
Yes.
and balancing the energies.
Balancing the energy.
That is the main use. So if there is any kind of disturbance or blockage or excess or less energy in a particular area, that starts getting distributed. It's the energy centers, the acupoints start getting cleared, and you start having balance of energies.
This is stomach meridian. Stomach meridian is there. By stimulating cheeks on like this, you can stimulate your stomach meridian.
As you go further, you will get to know about more about the meridians and the channels.
Yeah.
I think Preeti raised a hand.
Yeah. Preeti?
Sir, I'm just trying to say a question. 1 minute, sir. Some problem at my end, network. 1 minute, sir. Yeah, it is. Sir, I'd like to know whether when is it advisable to use TCM and when is it advisable to use Sujok? How do we decide, sir?
So,
The
yes.
joke is more of a see. It is see if you find it more easier to use TCM, you use TCM. But the only point is why we are using why the similarity principle has come up is now, for example, like I said, you have any problem um, in the heart, in the liver, because there is an overlapping, right?
Yes,
So now, if
yes.
you have to find one in the direct correspondence area, the primary correspondence area, now to find the painful point, now you get confused whether you can, of course, find it over here as well, and you can treat it. But if you want
Hmm.
to say, for example, treat the liver, now this becomes the concept. Now with this similarity concept, the liver will be here again in in the right side. It is very
Hmm.
easily located. You can locate it, and you can find the painful point, or if you want to put a strip on the whole liver, you can do so.
Okay.
So it's up to you. If you
Okay.
find that joke easier, you can use that. If you find this similarity principle according to Ayurveda, you can use it. But Ayurveda just makes it a little more easier to locate certain organs, and to find certain, it's a little more easier than
Okay,
that.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome.
Preeti ma'am, there are three concepts.
Okay, sir.
Number one, the TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, and they have got treatment through their 14 meridians.
Hmm.
Normally, there are some more meridians too, but normally they were treating by 14 meridians, which were just longitudinal from earth to your head, from feet to your head. Now, this was doing for the last, I think, 3,000 years. Then came in 1940 only the concept of Dr. R. Wall came. He was a allopath medicinal practitioner, and he developed an instrument which is known as dermatron. Through that dermatron, he proposed the theory that what we are saying echo points, since meridians were going through some echo points, and there were some points were defined, and they were, by stimulating them, we were treating the disease. He said that on these points there is less of energy, resistance is less, rather, not
Okay.
energy, but resistance is less. So
Hmm.
he derived a system that those
Hmm.
points who were which was postulated by traditional Chinese system, that
Hmm.
is true. And he again developed some of the meridians too. Some
Hmm.
8 meridians, they were said to be tissue meridians.
Okay.
Even then, he
Hmm.
advised some of the very important points, like 7 or 8 points, which were
Hmm.
said to be very important for the treatment of any disease.
Hmm.
Again, some
Hmm.
points where he said that suppose K1 was the kidney 1 point was
Yeah.
on our
Yeah. Heat.
control,
Heat.
but he
Yeah.
said no, it is in the small toe, smallest toe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
there was some difference, but the postulation is that this theory was derived, the traditional Chinese medicine was
Mm.
proved in a scientific way. That's
Okay.
why this is number one. Then
Okay.
Professor Park Jiwoo in 1975, he gave a theory on the basis of Ayurvedic acupressure theory,
Mm.
Ayurveda only, not acupressure theory. Ayurveda on the basis of Ayurveda.
Mm.
Since Ayurveda said one uh, श्लोक was there कि यावंतो हि लोके मूर्तिमंतो भाव विशेषा तावंता पुरुषे और यावंता पुरुषे तावंतो लोके. He said
Mm.
Purush. Purush means
Mm.
ladies and
Good.
gents, human being.
Mm.
Tavanto, that means whatever is in cosmos is there, all emotions, whether
Mm.
it is element, whether it is emotions, whether it is attributes, whether it is
Mm.
actions, all are
Mm.
whatever in cosmos it is there. On the
Mm.
basis of this theory,
Mm.
Professor Pagju in 1975 developed a theory
Mm.
because of the reason that some
Mm.
of the points which were in traditional Chinese medicine, that's the torso, this
Mm.
whole area,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was not, anyone was not able to, they were using acupuncture. So acupuncture cannot be done. Number two, in her region, this region,
Mm.
we cannot pick any needle. So this
Mm.
was their limitations. Now,
Okay.
seeing that limitations,
Yeah.
Professor Agju thought that since there is a concept that
Mm.
whatever is cosmos, when we are just like cosmos, the
Yeah. Yeah.
elements there are cosmos,
Yeah.
we are having that one.
Mm.
He just postulated the theory that on the basis of these hands, on the
Mm.
structure and
Mm.
function, rather, on the
Mm.
basis of structure and function, he proposed theory that whatever in his body is, that is in our palms and soles.
Okay.
Now, there are three theories: one TCM, one correspondence. Correspondence means what is corresponding to us, that is. Even then, he derived, went ahead. He derived that on these palms, he
Mm.
derived those meridians which
Okay.
were in traditional
Mm.
medicine. Then
Right.
came a the Ayurvedic acupressure. On the basis of Ayurvedic theory, Vat Pitta Kapha, we
Mm.
proposed a theory that
Mm.
and taking the concepts of Professor R. Wall as well as
Mm.
Professor R. View,
Mm.
that on the basis of Ayurveda, if we
Mm.
combine Ayurveda, since we are
Mm.
in India, we were living in Bharatvarsh.
Mm.
So the concept of Bharatvarsh, because we are eating vegetables, Indian vegetables, that is
Mm.
Bharatvarsh vegetables.
Mm.
So
Mm.
this is also a concept, but whatever we're taking, it is going inside we, and that energy is created by inside us of
Mm.
Bharatvarsh. That is the regional name. That is
Yeah.
the basis of Ayurveda. They mix the concept of Ayurveda and
Mm.
treatment was done on the basis of acupressure.
Okay, sir.
This is Ayurvedic acupressure. So we are now doing all these things: Ayurvedic acupressure, TCM,
Mm.
as well as that. Yes, Kelvin sir,
Good.
ma'am, Devika ma'am, please. Yes, Kelvin sir.
हाँ जी.
Yeah, I have two questions. One is I know a lot of people suffer with headache, especially migraine. Where in the term does one massage to prevent headache or migraine? And the other question is I recall someone telling me about massaging my fingernail, rubbing my fingernails together like this. It stimulates some organs or something within the body. Is that true? Is that how efficient is that?
That is true. Also, that is also acupressure. That
Okay.
is acupressure because digits are very important for us. They just use the energy of cosmos. So that is the question. But since we are talking of only traditional Chinese medicine and whatever proposed by Professor Park Jivu and Dr. Walwal, we are only limited to this one. There are so many theories in other theory too. But migraine can be treated by acupressure, Chinese as well as Ayurvedic acupressure.
Okay.
That can be treated. No disease, nothing like any. You cannot say that this disease cannot be treated by this one. Even nowadays, our this institute, ASPAS, is treating brain disease too, and that too successful. And you will be astonished to know that uh, this one of the uh, brain Dr. R. Dr. Prakash Khitan. He is 2011. In 2011, he got the some award. This is and he has said he has sent two papers uh, in British Journal on the basis of Ayurvedic acupressure, and that were the cases of this is Professor our President J.P. Agrawal sir, and they were published, and they were cases of brains for which even AIMS Ayurvedic, these are AIMS, the institute, All India Institute of Medicine. They refused, and they said only operation is needed, and operation will be successful only 20%. Then
Okay.
Dr. Prakash Khitan, he also diagnosed, and he said that life is only for 3 months, not more than 6 months, 3 to 6 months. And the lady, one lady, 35 years old at that time, 6 years back, 4 or 5 years back, and one boy at the age of like 18, he is still surviving. And the notes which were what disease were there, it was reduced by the treatment of this Ayurvedic acupressure. So, and we say that it is not in our hands, even though we are saying that this is our hand, but we say that no, it is Jivatma. This is the eternal soul, and this is the Jivatma. And we say cell. Even then, in cell there is some Atma is there, that is soul is there. So the Almighty God, Paramatma, and Jivatma and Koshatma, they are making trio of. So
Okay.
we are not doing anything. He is doing through our hands. This is our concept.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh, Okay, Kelvin sir, to answer your question again further. So you said somebody has migraine, right? So
Yeah.
this is our head, right? The thumb, right? So this is our head. This is the top part of the head, and this is you have the head over here as well, right? So depending now on where exactly is the pain, is it in the front? Is it over here, or is it covering the whole head? So accordingly, you can find out. You can find out, where is the painful region accordingly. So if it's the front, you can stimulate. You can put magnet. You can put a methi strip. If you have a probe, uh, you can find out here. If it's on top of the head, you find out over here, and or you can just put seed, or you can just make a strip and you can put over here the whole region. You can find out here. Now migraine also happens due to certain issues at times, like for example you have acidity. All right, now then you can go and look at your stomach correspondence. You can stimulate that point as well. You can put a strip there, right? And once you learn the use of colors, you can put colors also in the correspondence area, or you can put magnets, whatever, to control the acidity. So that you will learn how in further as well. So for now, you can accordingly stimulate these points. You can treat these points as well. Now, if it's cervical, due to cervical, then you can look into this region. You can put a strip, a fenugreek strip over here, and along with the treatment over here.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Both are
you can, sorry. Yeah, you were
It's
telling
in
something.
both terms. Both terms.
Both thumbs. If it is inconvenient, you can put in one, but putting in both is always better.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Even our Chinese acupressure was not very acceptable previously. After 19, US in the century of 250 or 300 BC, this Yellow Emperor's classical medicine book was published, and there were Yellow Emperor who was named Huang Di Neijing. He was the emperor. He was said to be Yellow Emperor, and there were court physician was Chibo. The discussion between them were published in a book that was known as Yellow Emperor's Book, Classics of Medicine. Now, it was not expert. I just see the theory because until unless we know the theory, we cannot have the big idea. 1914, only 1949, when Mao Zedong was there, he just, since he was autocrat, he sent these, they were only, population was, Chinese population was only 54 crores, and there were only 10,000 doctors, allopath doctors were there. They were from their UK or from America, USA. Now what happened in 1949, since Red Revolution was there, so after that Mao Zedong sent 5,50,000 barefoot, these therapists, Chinese therapists, they were sent to villages, and there they taught what medicine is, what the teaching might be there, and after that some health conditions were improved. Now, even then, it world was not knowing what a great therapy it is. In 1971, 72, it was a Cold War between America and China. So what was happened? They were not having any good relationship. In 1972, Nixon came. I think it is February 22 or 28, between that one. Before that, in 1971, one New York, uh, this New York news person came over here, just in China, and he was having appendix pain. So appendicitis, this, the doctor removed appendix. Your OLEPA doctors always do that. They remove appendix. Now, even after removing that one, after operation, 24 hours, he was not good condition. Then he approached Chow Lai, the then Prime Minister, I think. Prime Minister, he said to treat this one. They treated, you will come to know, ST 36.5, stomach 36.5, which is just below the knee. Below the knee, I think two kuns, this one, three kuns, this unit of measurement. Then after, they were using needles. After needling, after 24 hours, he was completely okay. He sent the report to USA. That report was published in New York Times, and only after that they thought there is this is a good therapy too. And then this book, the schools, they were said to be Orient schools, were opened in USA and UK. So this is the history. I just wanted to say. Now, Preeti, Purvi ma'am, Purva ma'am has joined, I think.
Yeah,
Purva ma'am?
Sir, I'll just tell them one thing.
Yeah.
So we were just ending the chapter, so you can read what they've asked, and once you go to the chapter 5, so just go through it, and you will get to know the next chapter.
Yes.
How, according to corresponds, you can correspond this similarity principle. You can actually treat various diseases. So once you go through that, it will become more clear to you.
All books are there.
Everybody has their books. That's what he's asking. Everybody has the PDF.
No, I do not have this PDF.
No, I think this one book, Sujok. Your book is this is
Agnivesh.
Agnivesh. Agnivesh book is there. Ayurvedic book Agnivesh is there. Yes, that is there.
Yeah, this one. Can you see?
Agnivesh book is there. That is there in chapter 5. You can see on the basis of this one, whatever Devika has said, on the basis of the treatment is given. Yes. And if there is a problem, you can send it in group. Oh, Devika ma'am,
Yes, yes.
we can always explain that one. If
Yeah,
there
yeah,
is
sure, sure.
you,
If anybody has not got the PDF, please, I think you can get back to Arvind sir or Pamela ma'am.
no, I think Pamela ma'am will send it. Pamela ma'am, have you sent all? I think from ASPAS, it was sent directly to Pamela ma'am, and then she has sent it to
No, it was sent directly from Aspas.
directly from ASPAS. Yes,
Okay.
they have got it. They've got it, I think, through email.
Yeah,
Through
the Gmail, the
Yeah,
Google Mail.
email. It's not an issue. Then, if anything is there, because we are just talking, we are just helping, we are just discussing. Nothing is. We are not teaching anything. That's why we are just discussing whether anything which is we cannot understand because it's a new chapter. Still, when we are having semester 1, we were not knowing what is this acupressure is. Then this problem always we can face. And now you can send through your group, and we will explain. Okay, Devika, very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Now, Purva Baheti madam has joined, and we are welcome. Purva ma'am, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
The day before, I think yesterday she was having class, and recording has been sent. To Pamela ma'am. Still, we need to send the link only, so that it is not possible for me to send every day that one. So welcome to Purva ma'am, and Purva ma'am will discuss from the rest of cell, and then some Sujok system.
Hi,
Okay,
all.
welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Devika ma'am. Devika ma'am, you have left.
I don't know. She's here, sir. She's here.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm very much here.
She is Purva Baheti,
Hello. Hi.
second sem, and she is anxious, eager to know something about acupressure, and that's why she is just here. And she is Devika.
Purva ma'am.
She has done fourth semester from
Sixth semester, sir.
sixth one. Yes, sixth one. Sixth and fourth. After fourth, were doing it. Yes.
Yes.
So sixth semester, and now she stays at Noida, doing some practice too, other than practice too also. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pura ma'am, welcome. You please continue. Over to
All the best, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. So before we start with the new next headings, let's revise what we have done yesterday. So we read about homeostasis. What does it mean? And internal and external fluid, either it's within cell or outside the cell, within our body, whatever it's. How does the internal and external fluids and everything work together in the form in homeostasis? Organic and inorganic substances in our body and in our cell also, and characteristics of element that they are moving around each other, and then the bronial reaction movement action is going on. And the thing was, how does a homeostasis work? So, but yesterday I missed something. That is, as I told you, that in homeostasis, the body balances itself with the external environment. The way I told you, if we are eating too much sugar, the brain will give the signals to pancreas to release insulin, and then the mechanism will work, and our cell will absorb that insulin and all that. But the thing is, if we continue eating sugar for 5-6 days, which is not required, so our liver also has some capacity, and our pancreas also has some capacity to release insulin. So if it's there is actually to the bottom line, I must say there is a saturation point to our body also. So if we disturb the saturation point also, then we'll get disease also, because if we eat too much sugar, which is not required for 2-3 days continuously, knowing that we can't eat it, then what will happen? The liver will not store that sugar. It will say, no, I can't store more than this. I can't make glycogen more than that. So that blood will be released in the blood. That sugar will be released in the blood, and ultimately we might develop diabetic type of problems. So although homeostasis is there, but our healthy living is most important. To healthy lifestyle is most important for our healthy living. So, and there are some homeostasis points which I'll tell the sir also to share with you. If you want, I can tell you right now also. Li11, SP6, ST36, and liver 3. So these are the 4 homeostasis points also. If you put pressure just put pressure like this. This is Li11. If you put pressure like this so this is, you just note this mark over here, demarcation, and after this is Li11. So if we put 10 times pressure twice a day, just like put pressure, release, put pressure, release. It's 10 times in the morning, 10 times in the evening. On all these points, it will help us in our healthy living also. So that's all for homeostasis right now. Let's start with the cell also. Just first we'll revise what we had done yesterday. Then we'll proceed more. We had seen what a cell is. What our body is made of cell, meaning organelles of the cell. What are the organelles and how they are working for the mechanism of a cell. Tissues, types of tissues, and now what will be the one portion which was left was transportation of minerals. We all know that oxygen is our blood carries the oxygen to our body. But how does the blood carry oxygen, and how do the cells absorb this oxygen? There is glucose in our blood. How does the glucose moves on, and how our cells are absorbing these chemicals which are required? There are some mechanisms which has been used for all these things. There are 2 types of transportation or absorption, we can say, whatever the thing is: active transport and passive transport. Passive transport is somewhat related to the science physics, which we know. There are 3 methods of passive transport: diffusion. First is transportation to diffusion. Diffusion is if we spray perfume at one corner, and we can smell it to the other corner of our room also, because the molecules, they spread out. We all know, we have seen some smell is there. So when we are able to smell it to the other corner, that process is called diffusion. So first process is diffusion. I'm telling you about passive transport right now. First process is diffusion. Second is filtration. Filtration is like what I tell you is, when we make a tea, we put it in the strainer. We see the tea leaves are on the top of the strainer, and the tea is at the bottom within the cup. So this filtration, by which the solid part is at the top and the liquid part which filters down, this is filtration. Mostly our kidney is using the filtration process to filter the unwanted elements from the blood. The third type of transport, that is called osmosis. Osmosis is mainly used in plants also, but in simple what I tell you, you must be using raisins, and you must be soaking it at the night or something. If you put in some chana or anything, if you put in the night, in the morning you find it swollen, and it has absorbed some liquid through a membrane. the cell absorbs the liquid from the outside atmosphere. This process is called osmosis. If the consistency of water is outside the membrane is more and it's less inside, the cell membrane will gradually absorb the water from outside. This process where from more concentration the liquid comes into the less concentration portion. This process is called osmosis. So these are the three. In passive transport, in which energy is not required or some other element of something is not required. So this is passive transport. Now we'll talk about active transport. In active transport, the transfer of the elements takes up energies, help of some other elements or something like that to get transported. For example, I tell you about the sugar. The molecule of sugar is too big. H6, I actually don't remember the chemical composition of that, but it is the big molecule of sugar is a bit. And the cell membrane, their holes are too small to absorb, to intake the glucose like this only. So it takes the help of insulin. Insulin comes and it broadens the space or the gap between that cell membrane, and from that membrane, then the glucose enters the cell, and then it combines with oxygen, and then the energy currency and all that is produced. So this type of transport, when we need energy or some other help, this is called active transport. So that's all for this chapter today. So in case if you have any queries, please ask. Done? Thumbs? Yeah. So we start with that. We start with this?
Yeah, you continue.
Yeah, awesome. So this is the other book which we are having. This is correspondence system. So what I tell you, if you learn this thing a bit properly, now it's like you just have to resemble your body with your palm. We have something which has been told Yatha Brahman Tatha Pinde. But whatever is in cosmos, as Sir also told yesterday, whatever is in cosmos, it's in our hands only. In the same way, whatever our organs are there in our body, they are in our palm also. So we have two hands. So these are two hands. I'll just show you. Is my hand visible to you? So, yeah. These are two hands and these are two legs. And this is our face. Okay? Now I'll tell you how. Just you put your hands like this in front. Anywhere. Put your hands like this. Our hand is standing on these two fingers. Our hand is standing on these two fingers. So these are our legs, and these are not touching, and the way our hands are also not touching the floor. So these are two our hands, and this is our face. The only thing is our face should be here, but it's here. Okay, you all put your hands like this. You'll understand it. Just put your hands in front of your body only. Then you'll be able to understand very easily. And just divide your body in between like this. If you divide our body in between like this, so this is my right hand. So this is my right leg, and this is my right hand. And this is as it's coming towards this side of my body, and this is coming towards this side of body. So this is my left leg, and this is my left hand. And this portion, as I've divided my body, the same way I've divided my body from here also. And I put it in front of my body only. So if I look at this, so this portion is coming towards this side, and this is coming towards this side. So this is my leg, and this is my hand, and this is my leg, left leg, and this is my left hand. Okay. The second one, this is our face, and this portion is my neck, and this is my face portion. Okay. And if you all just look at your thumb, you'll find some portion here. It's coming out of your thumb. The pointed portion is coming out from your thumb. Just look at your thumb, please. You'll find some pointed portion coming out from your thumb. Small, like our nose is coming out from your face. If you visualize your nose is coming out a bit like this. In the same way, your thumb is coming. This portion is coming out. This portion is our nose. Now, as we have pointed out, this is our nose. Jason, are you getting it? Jason, are you getting it?
Yeah. They are
This is our nose. And then above it, this is our eyes.
the nose strip. This is nose strip. That is there.
This is nose strip. The way we are having a nose strip now. This is our nose strip. It's coming out.
Just
In the
out.
same way, this is coming out.
Which is seen outside.
A small portion, you just, if you notice it, it will come. You will visualize. You will just mark it out. And below this is our lips. So, if you are able to find out where your nose is, it will be easy for you to mark out all your portions in your face. So this is, and this portion there, these are your ears. Back portion, head. And this is your head portion. And this is your back nose, spine. This here, it's a spine. Okay. And this one thing which here I must tell you, there is a primary correspondence and there is secondary correspondence. The most important thing which you should all know. What is primary correspondence? We all know the liver, it's in the right side of our body. Okay. And the stomach, it's in the left side. I'll just look, it's the liver. Here I will find my liver and here I find my stomach. So if I am going to treat my stomach, I need to treat in my left hand because it's my primary correspondence because my liver, the stomach is in my right side of my body. And if I have to treat liver, as I know liver is in my left side of my body, I treat liver. If I treat liver I can treat liver in both the hands. But I get better results if I treat it on the right side because it's towards the right side. So this is my primary correspondence for liver. And this is my secondary correspondence for liver. In the same way, left hand is the primary correspondence for stomach and right hand is primary correspondence for my stomach. In the same way, hands and legs also works. These are my primary correspondence because these are towards my, basically this portion is towards this hand, it's towards my right side and this hand, it's towards my left side. So just divide your body in two parts and divide your hand. If it's coming towards my right side, then you try to put the treatment on your right side. And if it's coming towards the left side of your body, try to put the treatment on your left side. That's the best thing to understand. Divide your body, visualize it, and just put the treatment that way. Now there's a conflict between two systems, Tulyartha and correspondence. In Tulyartha, you all know what a diaphragm line is. Diaphragm is a muscular structure which divides our lungs from our lower organs like liver, large intestine, basically the digestive organs and lungs and heart. It's been divided with a muscular lining that is diaphragm. So, just for 5 minutes, then you start this. Just 5 minutes more. Then in Tulyartha, the diaphragm line is here only. There is only one diaphragm line. It's here, in the middle of your hands. But in correspondence system, diaphragm is here. You can see, can you see my hand? I'll just put it there so that I can show you easily. This is my diaphragm line. This is my...
You are muted, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm muted. Now I'm opening. Actually, I called my son to get the pen. This is my diaphragm line. Here we have two diaphragm lines. One is here. This is my diaphragm line. Now you can see it. Okay. These are to my lungs, and in between here, it's my heart. These are to my lungs. In between, you have my heart over here. So it's done, but where will I put my other organs? So we have run one more diaphragm line here, like this, here. At my wrist. I have drawn one more diaphragm line at my wrist. Now what I have done, now I have divided my organs like this. Okay, this is my stomach here. This is my liver. Below that, this is my large intestine. And under this is my small intestine. This is my anus and legs and hands. This is the way we have divided in correspondence system. But here the problem sometimes conflicts is that As here I'm having my lungs also, and here I'm having my stomach also. That's because my diaphragm line is here. So if I'm considering my diaphragm line here, so here it's my lungs. But when I'm considering this as my diaphragm line, I'm finding my stomach here in left correspondence, and at the same time in right correspondence, I'm overlapping my lungs with my liver also, because this is my diaphragm line in the right hand also. So here I'm having my lungs. At the same time, because here I'm having my lungs, at the same time also I'm having my liver, as liver is on. If this is my diaphragm line, so this will be my liver. This is stomach. Here liver is overlapping with my lungs, and here liver is stomach is overlapping with my lungs. So this is the difference here. One more difference is there also, that in this as my what we call it as spine. Spine mein thoracic. Thoracic is coming till here because my lungs are coming till here. Okay. Thoracic is coming here, and then the other portion is coming from here till here. Here till here. Actually, I'm having a bit pain in my hands, so I can't put it too much like this. Then it's coming at backbone is coming here till here till here. It's starting from here. As my diaphragm line is here, so it will always start from here, and here I will have my anus. Always put your hands like this when you are visualizing it as a correspondence. If you are using it as a correspondence, you always have to put your hands like this, not like this. How we stand? We stand on our legs, na? We stand on our legs, so these are our legs, so you have to put your hands like this only. And this is the front portion, and this is the back portion. Our front portion is, as we know, it's a lighter in color, and our back portion is darker in color. So this is lighter in color, and this is darker in color. So this is your front portion, and this is your back portion. And and so and in correspondence, these are my lungs. Below it, it's my liver, stomach, largest intestine, small intestine, anus, and then all. This is the basic difference between correspondence and tulyartha. So it become easier in tulyartha to consider the thing, because that's not overlapping. There is no confusion over there. Now sir will share the screen.
Correspondence system is the concept of Chinese that is given by Professor Park Jae-woo. TCM was developed into Sujok. What is Sujok theory? Professor Park Jae-woo, he is North Korean. No, he is South Korean. He believed that there is a concept of correspondence. He gave the theory of correspondence. Now, in Ayurvedic acupressure, we say tulyartha. The concept of, though both are the concept same, but we say it tulyartha, that is similarity, but it is known as tulyartha in Hindi. And correspondence system given by Professor Park Jae-woo. That is difference only. Ma'am, Purva ma'am is saying that there is difference only in this one. The diaphragm line, only difference is there. Diaphragm line is there in Chinese, that is in correspondence system. While diaphragm line is here, this side, this way in Ayurvedic acupressure. And because of that, since there are 7 cervical, cervical, there are in a spine, 7 cervical, then 12 thoracic, then 5 lumbar and 5 sacral. These are there, and then 4 coccyx. Only difference is cervical. That is what she is saying. After cervical, since diaphragm comes over here, hence there will be a change in thoracic. So I think thoracic 7, T7 up to T7, it will go there this way. Okay, continue.
Half thoracic will come here, and half will start from here only. So now you show the execute. If you have any queries like that, because it's the basic concept, and whenever anytime if someone comes to you, ki I have this problem, just you can put methi dana or matar. It's one more thing. If you are treating the hands and legs, that is fingers. If you are treating within the fingers, we have to use methi dana because fingers are small, and in the same way methi dana are small. But if you are treating somewhere in palm, organs within the palm, or I must say, if you are treating somewhere for hands and legs, use methi. And when you are putting the organs between your body or organs, then you have to use matar dana because methi is too small for the palms. So you can use matar also. So basically, my point is, I'm also doing the same thing. If somebody comes, I'm having headache or something, I just don't think about what the meridian will be, whatever the thing is. I just put press here because this is the correspondence for head. So correspondence is very useful. Anytime you can use it. Then only the meridians, and also you will be thinking, but correspondence you can do anytime. So if there is any problem, please let me know. So because it's very useful as per me. Or thumbs up also, if you, no problem then.
Any question?
Any question, any queries, please? Done.
So she will continue again.
So now you have to show me the slide.
Ma'am, can you tell me the page number?
Page number 36. I'll start, sir. This is our head. First is forehead portion. It's coming. Yeah, sir, above, sir, upar gaya. Sir, gone. Some more. One page niche. One more page. Yeah, this is here. See, there's one thing later, insect system. Insect system, in this insect system, it was visualized that our full body is within this finger. So within this finger, finding our body is a bit tough one. So we'll start with correspondence only. Gradually, we'll learn this insect system. When we get mastery in this correspondence, then only we'll think about this insect system, because within finding our body parts within this finger is a bit tougher thing. So we'll take only correspondence system. I must tell you, the way we are having everything in our palm, in the same way we are having everything on our foot also. In our legs, within our foot also, we are having 5 toes also. So it's showing. And one more thing I must tell you is, if you are treating something above diaphragm, use your palms. If you are treating something below your diaphragm, use your foots. It gives a better result in foot because it's towards the primary and secondary. If you are treating on the right side, it will give better result than the left side. In the same way, if it's below diaphragm, legs are near to diaphragm. So below diaphragm, legs are near, so it will give more result, better effect for the below diaphragm in legs, and above diaphragm, try your hands. That's also principle. Now let's see this previous slide. Yeah, this one. As you can see, this is our forehead. This is our forehead. So in our thumb, where's my thumb on? Where's my camera? It's here. This is my thumb. Here also. This is my face. This is my face portion. This is my face. So this is my thumb. This is my head, forehead. As this is, I'll just mark my nose so that it will be easier for me. You to all. This is my nose. I've marked my nose here. Okay. So this is my forehead. So if I have any headache or forehead or something, I can just put a meaty strip over here. That will give me a bit relief. Well, for timing, so it will definitely give me relief. If it's nothing too chronic or something, that it will give me the relief for. The thing is. So next. In the same way, if I have any problem in my temple area, see temple area is here. So in my this temple areas, this portion and this portion towards 2 sides of my forehead. This is forehead. So these are my temple areas. My thumb is visible now properly. These are my temple areas. Next slide, sir. Gradually, you need. Sir, niche kariye. This is my back area. You can see this is my back area in the slide. So this is my back area here. Here, if I'm having some, you can see I have marked black color here. This is my area at the back side.
Occipital. Occipital area.
Okay, sir. So this I think.
Back
So
area.
next slide. This is my cervical area. As I told you, the see neckline is here. So below this is my cervical here. This is my here my face here my face is ending. Here my face is ending. In the same way, here also my face is ending. So below this is my cervical area. Okay. So if you have any problem cervical, you can put mutter patti over here. Because it's a neck area, so you need to put mutter patti over here. So it will give a good result. It generally gives the result. Mutter patti. If you have eye problem, so in the eye problem, what you do is visualize your nose. This is our nose, and our eyes are above our nose, between the forehead. So this is forehead. This is my nose, eyes. In eyes, generally we use kali mirchi in spite of methi, because kali mirchi was of black color. That it's of round shape. The way our eyes balls are round, in the same way our eyes, kali mirchi is also round. So in eyes, we generally use kali mirchi in spite of methi or mutter. So try kali mirchi here. You'll get a good result over here. Nose, so I'm telling you again and again. We are starting from nose only. Ears, I told you ears also, as this is my nose. So two sides of my nose, these are my ears, because this portion is yin yang border. This portion is my yin yang border. So this is my yin yang border, and this is also my yin yang border. So my ears are at my yin yang border, so it's here. Next, sir. Mouth. Next is mouth now. Mouth is just below my nose. We can see it. Mouth is just below my nose. So this is my mouth. Okay. Sir, we'll wait. Any problem till now? No? Then proceed. I'm a very good teacher. This is my throat area. You can see this is my throat. This is my throat. Okay, this is my throat area. So I'm having my face till here. So below this area is my throat area. This area is my throat area also. You're having a PDF now. So the same with chest area, I told you this is our chest area. This is my chest area, I told you. This section. You can see it here also. And in between there, we have our heart also somewhere. See, it's here, I told you, know. It's here. Heart is always in between the chest, so it's here. This is my diaphragm area. Above it, it's here. It's my diaphragm area. Above it, it's my chest, and there is my heart. So we have done chest, heart also. Lungs. These are my lungs. These are my two. Divide this portion in two parts and just leave a small portion for the heart. And this is diaphragm and this is my neck. Between diaphragm and neck, it's my heart. Lungs area. We have only lung and heart in this portion. So just divide these. We have two lungs, so divide these in two lungs. And in between here, it's our heart. So now as it's my diaphragm area done, we have one more diaphragm line. I told you now as this is diaphragm, this portion is done. Now we'll consider this as our diaphragm line. This as our diaphragm line. Now we'll consider this as our diaphragm line. Okay. So in diaphragm also, let's do that. I just tell you something now. What I told you is if it's my right hand, my lever will be here. My lever will be here. But if it's my left hand, my lever will. Our hands are not mirror image. Don't take our hands as a mirror image. It's a replica. So if it's in my right lever, if it's lever in right hand, if the lever is coming below my thumb, then it's not necessary that in left hand also it will come below my thumb. It will come it's a replica, so it will come towards the right side only. It will not come towards the left side. So lever will be here only, towards the left side. Here in left hand, lever will be here, and in right side, lever will be here. So my hands are not mirror image; they are replicas. If the organ is in right side, it will come in right side only. Now see what I tell you. One more, again I'll tell you. It's very important concept. Divide this hand also in two parts. And my lever is on this side, right side, so it will come right side only. And my stomach is on left side, so it will come left side only. Just divide your hands and you will come. Just put your hand like this. Divide which portion is the which organ part of my body I'm treating. Treat it that way only. So next, lever, stomach we are doing next. Now we are doing stomach. Stomach we left first. Let's do the same way. Stomach also. If it's my left hand, the stomach will be here. If it's my right hand, the stomach will be here. Because stomach is on the left side, so right hand, left side of right hand. Left side of left hand. Left side of left hand is this portion only. Left side of right hand is this portion only. Left side is this. So liver will come this side only. Right is this, the lever will come this side only. Irrelevant of what the hands I am using, if it's this side, it will come towards left only. So next. Pancreas are below the stomach only. So in left hand, it will come, this is my stomach, the pancreas will come below the stomach only here. In right hand, as my stomach is here, in the line of my small finger, so pancreas will come somewhat here only. Okay, below my stomach. As stomach is there, the pancreas will come below the stomach only. Appendix is on the right side. You all show me where appendix will be. Anybody can show me where appendix will be? In left hand, where will we treat appendix? Left hand or right hand? We'll treat our appendix on the right hand because it's on the right side of the body. So primary correspondence with appendix is right hand and secondary correspondence is left hand. Basic two appendix being treated on right side will give better result than that being treated on the left side. So in right side, appendix is somewhat here. Here. And its left hand, appendix is somewhat here. Here. Okay. If it's left hand, appendix is here. If it's right hand, appendix is here. Right side of right hand, right side of left hand. That's it. In the same way, umbilical region, it's here. It's in the middle only. So it doesn't matter whether it's right or left. Just take two legs like this. Come forward, upside, and this is the umbilical area. Two legs. It's just between two legs, so it's there only. Whether it's right or left. These are my two legs. Just above this, there only. This is the portion. Irrelevant of whatever because it's in the center. So irrelevant of what a hand is, it's between just above just take the line of. Anus portion, it's also the same. It's here only. Bladder and all, it's here only. Between our legs. These are our legs. Between our legs here. And anus also, it's here at the back side. So if you have any pile problem or something, just put mutter over here. It got a good, or black color. It gives an excellent result over here. Yeah. And ovaries are two sides above, just above our legs. So it will come here only a bit up to. If some particular ovary is getting affected, then you have to consider which is primary or which is secondary. Otherwise, these are two our ovaries. Irrelevant of whatever, just above our leg. These are two legs. So above our ovaries. Above this we have our ovaries. Lower back. As I told you, this is our front portion. Now we are coming to our back. This is our back. So if we put it this way, this is our lower back is just above our head, above our legs. So it's there. This portion. Okay, and these are our kidneys. Kidneys here. Can you see it now? Yes, you can see it, and you can just visualize it with the. Okay. Just kidneys are just above, below our diaphragm, so it's here only.
Only take care of left and right.
Yeah, it's if you have to treat particular kidney, then you have to consider the correspondence. You consider correspondence. It will give better result. Now it's the anus. I told you, it's here only between two legs. Just two legs in between that. Okay. It's a left hand. In this left hand, this is my left hand. Because this portion is coming towards the left. And this portion is coming towards my right. So this is my left hand. And this is my left hand and right hand. Because this portion is coming towards my left part of my body. So this is my left hand. So left hand and right foot is, this is my right foot. Or this is also my right foot. As it's coming towards the right side, it's this and this. This is my right foot. And this is also my right foot. Okay. Knee. It's like if it's my left knee, so this is my left knee. But I will tell you what. If I'm having a pain in my knee, it's my left knee and this is my right knee in left hand, and this is my left knee and this is my right knee in my right hand. But generally, it's been considered and it's been observed that if somebody is having a knee pain, it's better to put methi patti on both the knees. Because if one knee is affected, the person is knowingly or unknowingly giving the pressurizing his other knee also. So, as per our studies, as per the studies being provided to us by Sansthan, it's been taught to us that if you have a knee problem, you better put methi patti on both your knees only, so that they both get energies. Some will get more, some will get less. Whatever the thing is, you put methi patti all round. It's not that the knee portion is at the back side, so you'll put methi patti there only. No, put a round methi patti only. Okay. In the same way, shoulder also, the shoulder portion, as we can say, shoulders and hips, these are connected to our body. So in our fingers, this portion is connected to our hands. This is our body, and these joints are connected to our body. So we will consider hips as the hips. These are legs. So these are my hips, and these are my shoulders. Then you'll see which correspondence you have to use accordingly. You can use it. Some must be having. So this is all Tulyartha. Let's read first. If you have any query, please feel free to ask me. Anything if you have not understood or something. You all have got your PDFs, yeah? Just put my thumb. These PDFs you all are having. You are having these PDFs? Okay. Okay. So we have done with all these things.
Yes. Any query?
And one more thing, I tell you what. In sciatica, it's been observed many times. As sciatica is below diaphragm, if you put, I'll just show you in this finger. These are your two legs. These are your two legs. Can you see? These are your two legs.
Hmm.
And if you put the methi patti here, in two legs, like here, between
On the
two
side.
legs,
On the side of it.
on yin and border, between this area, I've done a bit marking here also.
On the side of it.
There's a query.
Yeah.
This portion, if you put the methi patti on both the fingers, toes, it gives a good result. Can you see, sir? Kelvin, sir, is it visible to you?
Yeah, visible. Visible.
Sir. So if you put the methi patti like this, it gives a good result. And also put the mutter also at this correspondence. I'll just mark it and let you know. Because sciatica emerges from the backbone only, so put the mutter patti here also. And in hand also put mutter patti. Because sciatica's nerves start from here only, backbone only. So put the mutter patti here also. So query,
On the lumbar
I'll
side.
not be.
Any query? First of
So
all,
there's one in chat. There's one in chat.
Yes. Any question?
So there is one in chat. I am not able to check the chats. How to check the chat?
Oh. They can unmute. Please
Yeah,
unmute
please
yourself.
unmute and ask now.
You can ask.
Namaste.
Yeah.
I was wondering if there's any treatment for gout pains.
Gout pain, sir. I don't know. Sir,
These pains are in your big toe, in your foot,
big toe and
left foot.
big toe, left foot.
Yeah, joint pains.
So there's a joint pain. So a joint pain ke liye, first of all, you have to put here or pressurize here also. This portion, this is a bone meeting point. For joints and all, LU11. No, GB11. GB11 is a bone meeting point. So it's in wo. Sir, you are muted.
अभी पूर्वा उनको मालूम नहीं है वो ना, वो वाला पॉइंट अभी नहीं, अभी करस्पॉन्डेंस ओनली, ऑन करस्पॉन्डेंस ओनली दिस इज these 2 points are joints.
Okay, I'm only
Leg joint.
No, sir, she's having pain in toes.
Toes?
Yeah. Big left toe she's saying. Big toe.
Big toe. This may be due to then methi patti on parallel. No, on leg. Leg. Yes, but yes, okay. लेग में ही लगाने पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज जो है वहाँ बिग टो में लगाना पड़ेगा, हो सकता है कुछ और प्रॉब्लम हो.
Sir, for treatment, can we tell them to put your queries in the group so that we can solve it easily?
There may be one of the reasons uric acid and all that. If
it's the basic reason.
If big toe is affected and it has got some pain, then it may be due to some uric acid problem. And better this is not correspondence, better to use methi strip on the, suppose this is leg, suppose you are, this is you feet, you just put methi seeds this way, right, in this way, starting from this point, you are starting from this point up to this level. That means about 4 centimeters and all that, 4 5 centimeters methi strip should be.
On
This is
correspondence or on the foot only?
not on I'm not talking of correspondence,
It's on
because
foot only.
this may be different problem. If correspondence is there, only correspondence on big toe is here in these two legs, big toe is there, but don't use correspondence for that purpose, because pain may be due to some other reason too.
Yes, sir, you are right. The pain is due to that uric acid you were talking about.
The
Hmm.
kidney.
Uric acid may be there.
Yeah, that's what the doctor said.
Hmm.
It's that only.
Uric acid, different treatment is there. You can get the treatment through Pamela ma'am. We are helpful.
Has she done her semester too?
He has done more than some few
Actually,
semesters.
no, not that. This is not the reason. We are just behind her, so undoubtedly we will help her. But naturally, it will come. If you make query, we will answer that one, and we will explain regarding that one. But we think that if there is a problem in big toe, right, and especially right big toe, then it should be, it may be a problem of uric acid too. So better, number one, this is only correspondence. Now we just say that there are some tips that every this you use this acupressure, acu number one. Number two is tips on both, starting from this one, my left thumb, starting from this one up to this level, stimulation will be there. Methi strip, in the same way, methi strip, and on foot too, at the same level, methi strip, because right toe, right toe, side of the right toe virtually belongs to metabolic nutritional meridian. So it is pancreas meridian, and left toe, left toe, this the side area of it belongs to spleen meridian, according to Dr. Wall. Since we are treating, we are not just doing correspondence. We are treating, so one step ahead, that you please use 4 methi strips here. 1, 2, and on my foot 3 and 4 on the same point. Spleen, pancreas, and this is said to be lymph meridian. Whatever I saying, this is lymph meridian, Dr. Wall. This is not in the course, but this is lymph meridian. Lymph meridian is that meridian which not only gives immunity to you, but also at the same time it sets off the garbages, the toxins. This is why we use it. And moreover, after 60, cataract is there, so we use this point, we use this point, pressurizing this point. Again, this is theory. Just at the age of 55, after that, we should use eye massage. I'm just telling you, I can show you the This use some oil so that, and use this one so that it can protect you and that it stabilizes it, your hand, your thumb, and this way 10 times this side, 10 times this side. This is eye massage. Everyone after 55 should do that. It will help you in aging. It will help you in cataract. It, it will help you in any eye disorder. Any eye disorder. It is stimulating stomach, stimulating your endocrine system, stimulating the very important organs of the body. And since these are said to be the open gates of brain, these are open gates to eyes, to nostrils, mouth, to ears, eyes, and all that. These are all 7 open gates of brain. The same, whatever said to in our sculptures and all, in our scripts and all their scriptures, ancient literature, this all that. Indri jar jharokha nana. These are just senses, and they are just attached to brain because they just sense something out of our environment, and they just they send signals to our brain. So this stimulation as well as number 1. Number 2, for nasal cavity, for sinus and all that. Then 3-1, ear massage. Then triple warmer massage. Triple warmer 17 point. And this is also massage. In massage, triple warmer massage as well as Baba Ramdev massage. These should be there. But if someone has high BP, he or she must not use it. Otherwise, if BP is normal, then there is a point, this one. There is a small pit is there. Just you massage this only 1 minute, not more than that one. This is known as, you will understand it, G governing vessel 20 point. Every day, and around that you can move some pressure, some slight pressure should be utilized. This is said to be very good massage. But in case you are having high BP, you must not do it, because it will create high energy and high BP will be shooted out. These are just.
There's one raised hand. Someone has raised a hand also.
Pardon?
Raise the hand. Someone has raised the hands also.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Kevin, sir.
Kelvin, sir, please.
Just one observation. If someone were to walk barefoot most of the time, then, and would that be able to stimulate the different organs in the body and prevent some of these pains as well? Walking barefoot. Thank you.
This yoga.
Well, not really yoga, but walking barefoot on the earth and different soils and things. Would that have to stimulate the different organs in the body as well? Is it possible?
Yes, it's by
diseases.
Through this one, through virtually whatever we are doing in operation. Suppose in allopathy there is operation. Whatever we are doing in operation is we are doing through our magnets. Through our magnets, through our seeds, through our colors. This is the system. But for general goodness, you are just talking of for general goodness.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yes, for general goodness, there is whatever after operation. Suppose in any operation is there, and suppose this uh, spine operation is there, and the otherwise operation there. Then there is physiotherapy. You just go for in the hands of physiotherapy for 15 days and all that. This physiotherapy is done by these Acu. This is the because superficial level. We just said it at superficial level. The energy is there, and that is in Acu points. So we are stimulating that point too by doing this yoga, by stimulating. If you do it, you will feel after 15 days your general health is good. Rather, it is better. It is becoming better. If you use this massage system, I I can say, not I'm not we are not, since we say that it is God's grace, we don't do anything. Uh, we are just in Hindi, Sanskrit we said we are nimitta matra. We are just creation in the hands of God. So we say ki if this is done, cataract can be avoided.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
exercise only. This exercise only, and this is proven. This is Dr. Wall's, not only TCM. What I said, this is Dr. Wall's theory. This is eye massage. It has got 20, 14 or 16 points. Even stomach point is there also too. So that's why eye disorder. By if I say my case, I am having a cataract in my right eye for the last 4 years, last 3 years rather, and I was said to be operated, to go and operated every 6 months, and I've started that one acupressure. Every time I just come, they say it's not okay. 6 months later, 3 years past, every time I just come to Bengaluru, they say okay, avoid 6 months, avoid 6 months, and I'm doing every day this massage, eye orbit massage. At the same time, we are using GV 21, 22, 23 sedation of that one in thumb. Sedation. These and this system, there is a point we will come to know later on. Point number 2 is there, lymph meridian. Point number 2 is there, 2A is there. If you stimulate that point, we will naturally say goodbye to this one. And what Brahmalin MP Khemka sir was doing, he was having spectacles, specs, but after doing this practice, at the age of 75, he was not having any specs. No, it is not a miracle. We are not saying it is a miracle. It is a treatment. It is a therapy. You just do it. I'm just everyone if, for better health. Even Chinese say, we are Chinese and Bharatvarshiya. Both theories say that we have to come to the just behind side by side nature. We don't have to struggle against nature. Struggle is for us. We are for them. Everything they are providing to us, cosmos energy, oxygen, water. Without water, can we exist? No. So this is the theory. But there should be a belief. Angela ma'am, there should be belief. First, we should believe. Otherwise,
Yes. I'm also in second year. Last year when I started, I was not having that trust in this, but gradually, after treating and after looking at the miracles which are going on with this therapy, I'm also in the second year only. I started treating people, and then I was also shocked. Oh, does it happen this way also? So it really works. And
Therapy?
so one more friend is there. Angela ma'am wants to ask something, I guess.
No,
Yes,
Angela ma'am. I asked
Namaste.
Angela ma'am.
So
Angela
I
ma'am
would
is
just
second year. She is
I would
second
just
year
like to
student.
share. Yeah, I
And
would just like to share since I came to India, which was really a blessing. It's only 4 months I have been doing, as Pamela told me. So you're doing yoga therapy.
mm,
I always had for the last 20 years I had so much back pain. I spend a lot of money going therapy here, massage, and I don't have any pains in my back anymore. I always had my spine. I always feel like I had some pain, you know, and it actually went away. But I am doing yoga therapy every single day,
yeah,
and it
ma'am.
it is doing well for me. Thank you.
Whatever you come to know, you please use it, because until unless you use it, you cannot say it's okay.
The way
Yeah,
if we are having any problem, we use the medicines regularly, religiously.
yes, use your
You
medicine
have to
too.
do it religiously only.
Use medicine too.
One day
Doctor
no,
may say,
it's not, neither the medicines will work nor acupressure will work. Nothing is going to give you miracles within a day. It really depends upon the disease which you are suffering from and the time from which we are suffering from the disease. That way only it will work, but it really works.
So my
two,
one more
two times
one more
thyroid
question.
was two times thyroid was treated by me. My case, thyroid TSH level, it was increased. I just used methi seeds. Then when I come to know, I used magnet too. I was not having any medicine. Doctor said, "Ki, okay, you take this medicine, 15, I think 15 mg was given, 25 mg was given. The same medicine, I think, there, but I don't remember. I don't use rather. I said, I'm using. He said, Ki, okay, you continue. And I was continuing my this seed therapy. After 3 months, I said, doctor, get myself examined for that one. Okay, yes. He said, okay, don't use it. But I was not using for 3 months. It was okay. Again, once I was detected, okay, TSH is level high, you please, the same treatment you can take. Okay, I'm taking. He said, okay, start taking. Yes, I said, okay. I didn't take. Then again, I used magnet in my left thumb. And I got it treated by. Again, 3 months after the 3 months, I just said, doctor, should I use it? Okay, no, you don't use it. It's okay. That's the case. My case is there. There are so many cases, but use it. First, use it. Otherwise, it's of no use. For about 4 years, we are using these Yoga regularly. I don't say 365 days, but we use it at least 300 days. At least 300 days we use it. We daily at least 30 to 35 minutes, not more than that. All massage, all this rural, this face massage, stomach for ladies. This is the best one, because stomach is the most. You will come to know, stomach is the most important point organ from the point of Chinese as well as Ayurvedic. It creates energy and it produces energy, and this energy goes to every organ as well as kidney. After 50, there will we will show some tips. After 50, every male or female should use K3 toning. After 50, every male or female, they should use K3 toned. K3 means kidney, because energy in kidney will be depleted. That's why. These are some tips. We use it. And we say, no, it is for Swasthatur Parayanam. Those who are healthy, they should also treat it. They should also be treated. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Purva ma'am. Very good. Good lecture. And all were satisfied, I think. And thank you, everybody. It is time for breakfast, or 9 a.m. It is 9 a.m. there, I think.
Yes.
All the best. Good luck. अगली बार हम लोग next time we will meet on Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, it will suit you. Pamela ma'am, should we continue only Saturday, Sunday?
We can ask them.
Yes. Whether we should continue only Saturday, Sunday, or on other days we can do it. After 3rd March. Before 3rd March, we are busy, and we will use Sunday, Saturday, and all that. But after 3rd, if you wish, then we can take classes in other days too. Otherwise, we will continue. And because on 24th March, we will be having our holy festival over here. So before that, we will be busy. And everyone is studying. Purva is also 2nd semester. Angela ma'am is 2nd semester. Pamela ma'am is 3rd semester student. Preeti has joined 2nd semester. This all we are also. I'm also 10th semester. So we are having the same problem. After March, we will be busy. And make queries. We will help you in any. This is the motto of the institute. Rather motto, and we are following it, that we should help everybody, and we are bound to help, because we should say no. We should never say no to any person who comes for help before us. That's the motto. So we will help you out any case with the treatment. Their treatment is only you can do it from online only for 300 rupees from JP Riwal sir. And that too, that is not the charges. That charges are for computerized photocopy of that one. Otherwise, there is free. Hospital is free. If any person comes to Allahabad, Prayagraj, then treatment is free. Only you have to purchase magnets, tapes. Even this methi seeds, they are just using it for free. So that is free only. And online treatment is given by Professor J.P. Riwal sir, and you can have the opportunity in help and help system, and we will give you the details of that one. So thank you. Namaskar. Okay, again, good morning, good evening to everybody.
Have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Good evening.